Flashback Friday number 2. Yep, I'm making this regular. Deal with it. This one's gonna be more recent than the last one, though. Kinda. Yeah, pretty recent. Not recent, a couple years back, but still newer than the first one. This one's gonna be on H versus A3. Holy shit. Boy, retention's rising on that one. So, this is when Spak was being Spak, they pretty much got kicked out of our TeamSpeak, Minecraft Wars and all that jazz. And we would scrim them sometimes. They talk a lot of shit if they want to match, and we talk a lot of shit if we want to match. But we were winning a good number of matches for a minute. I think we were on like a winning streak. And then Spak, being typical Spak, resorts to Mobius's real life. This is where they started the trend of like asking people around different team speaks, what do you think of Mobius? What's his real life job like? How much does he weigh? What does he look like? Stuff like that. Why? I don't know. They couldn't compete with him in Doom, so they had to compete with him in real life, which doesn't work either, because none of them probably have anything fulfilling right now. But hey, what do I know? So, you got this pace bin with Spider getting along with the Spak gang, and that's when Mobius came into the channel, because I guess he was annoyed enough with the real life BS to show up. This is where Spider and Mobius start like going back and forth from each other, and you could tell that Spider's never did this before, because he starts he starts being a hypocrite like halfway through the chat, like 2 or 3 times. He didn't have that many valid points, and he was just bringing up stuff like soccer and shit. I'm like, dude, if A3 was facing H in soccer, we would stomp. We would destroy them. What the hell? They would get savaged. Out of that TeamSpeak, we have several people who actually work out regularly, or at least do exercise regularly, including Mobius. Spak, on the other hand, you got like Spider. Spider's a fucking stick if you look at him on Facebook. Red Shirt's the opposite of a stick. That dude's a fucking overstuffed teddy bear. He could barely run half a mile, let alone anything close to a fucking soccer field. I doubt he can run that. And then you got XWiz, and XWiz is old and working and pretty sure not fit either. Or Legion, but we're not gonna get into any of that, whatever. So, the pace bin resulted in the clan war, and the clan war was pretty bad. It was probably one of the worst clan wars I've seen thus far. We got to the dueling portion, and we won all 3 duels. And then for the longest time in the world, H just kept stalling the TDM. Stalling it, because Amar wasn't awake, or he wasn't alive, or he wasn't this, or he wasn't that. They were basically trying to milk their best lineup they possibly could, but they couldn't because Amar wasn't there. And they didn't want to get beasted without Amar. So basically, it was just stalled for so long. I don't even know why. Eventually, the clan war died out, and we ended up calling it quits early. We won the clan war technically. They forfeited halfway through. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad clan war. They ended up trying to go for, they clan warred Pro right after, and Pro was weakened already because the majority of their better members left already, like Xavier. So pretty much they just went on Pro, beat Pro, and then called it a day, knowing full well they couldn't beat us in that same exact clan war. But hey, whatever. Afterwards, though, they faded into obscurity as usual, and they died off. I think Red Shirt got ran off with everybody shitting on him about the lead girlfriend bit. XWiz is a bit too busy struggling, work. Now all Ed does is play Rocket League. Yeah, the crew's pretty much gone. They try every now and then to like bother us again, but they're a very insignificant part of our time right now. But yeah, it's Flashback number 2. Do another one next week, probably about like when we killed Carbonium's clan in like 5 minutes or something. Anyways, for the paste bin between Spider and Mobius, I'll put that in the description. Hope you enjoy. Peace.